This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And, of course, Amen Thompson. Team moving on here without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Elbow shot. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Richard, what a fantastic matchup we have at the center position tonight. Two of the best in the NBA.
It feels like a gladiator fight when two centers go at it. I expect it to be physical right from the start. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of foul trouble. That's always a big story in games like this.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Now White. Screen by Smith. No good on the three. Payne looking around. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Right side Jackson. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
I like that play. You get something for Smith going toward the cup.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Smith.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Shoots. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This is right in Smith's wheelhouse, catching fire.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. A kick out to Bane. That 3 off the mark.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Here's Eason. Smith wide open. He fires. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Love seeing Smith use the mid-range. If you're going to be a great player, you have to develop that shot.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Smart. Pass to Bane. Rebound by Smith.
And you've got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Now here's Jackson. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Bane with the bucket.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Brooks outside. Walker. And finished off by Walker.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside, Bain. From past the arc. Rebound by Smith.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From the baseline. And that one is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Brooks. Walker in the post. Out to Brooks. Pass to Smith. And Smith gets double teamed. Houston needs to get a shot. Picked him clean. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Bain. Outside, Smart. Here's Clark. It's Gilgeous-Alexander at the elbow. Shot clock at 3. Wide open. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The Grizzlies 9.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Memphis trailing here. Here's Fultz. There's a screen by Covington. To the middle. Pass to Cornette. Nice D from Porzingis.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And for all the small ball these days, RJ, the 7'2" Luke Cornette is still earning his keep.
Yeah, he has a very unique thing he does with his jump shooters. That kind of bothers me because I don't think it works. He'll just jump with both hands up so they can't see the rim. He calls it the eclipse.
Here's Covington. The Rockets making the shot. To the paint. Here's Gordon. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. To the inside. And Miller throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Houston. Just 2 to shoot. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Rockets leading by 3. There's Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Outside Gordon. From outside the arc. Gordon with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Here's Fultz. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a three-point Houston lead.
And it's easy to see that Fultz is a nightmare in transition. A gear-shifting point guard who can slice and dice any D in the open floor.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And Fultz gets it to go.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Down low, Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Outside Gordon. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Gordon hits both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Walker. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
And that one falls for Walker. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Smart, wide open, he fires. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked by Clark. In the corner, it's Bane. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Eason with it. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Team foul.
No good on that one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And the second free throw, good. 27 seconds left here in the second. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Inside, it's deflected. Stolen by Walker. That's tipped. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets on top, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked by Clark for 3. No good. Shot missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Walker. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
In the corner, it's Eason. Trains the three-pointer. Eason's got the first basket of the second half here for the Rockets.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim. It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now, here's Bane. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Jabari Smith picks one up.
They are just killing him on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the dunk by Smith.
Oh, that's a nice move and a great sign for Smith as he continues to develop his handles.
Here's Jackson. Here's Smart. A three-pointer off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Out to Brooks. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening because this man will find it.
Jackson from long range. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got 5 now.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Walker. Smith on the wing. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. A kick out to Bane. To the inside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Clark. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And it's Brooks in the corner. And it's Walker, top of the key. In the corner, it's Bane. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bane's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
Pass to Smith. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Outside, Bane. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, Bane. He has 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead. And they get it back. Back to Jackson. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assist goes to
Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
outside, White. Smith outside to end the drought, and Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies on offense. Fires for three. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Timeout called the Rockets. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Pass to Miller. Covington with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. On the wing, Ben Gordon. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Kicks it out to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cornette. Gordon for three. Porzingis with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Gordon with it. The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. They finish off the third quarter with a massive 16-4 run. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Reeves. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Memphis.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Memphis leading. Here's Fultz. To the middle. Here's Williams. Back to Fultz. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Here's Miller. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. Out to Porzingis. Gordon inside. That one good for 2. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnover tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Free throw good. Gordon. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Here's Cornette. Kicks it out to Covington. To the inside. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Covington. With the putback. And Covington stays with it. Covington's got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? To the right side. And here's Fultz. And he drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And love the high motor Fultz brings to the floor. Really puts the defense in a tough spot whenever he drives inside.
And so Fultz nails them both. Timeout called the Rockets.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Smith defending. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
First one falls for him.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Out to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Tonight has been all about Jabari Smith. His size, his shooting, it just gives them fits.
To the paint. Here's Clark. Puts the move on. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Nice move. Jackson in the corner. It's stolen by Smith. .141 left here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Miller. Stolen by Smart. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kick by Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Now Walker over Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Walker, 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And it's Memphis with another.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And stolen by White.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
You don't need experience if you have guts. The young fella gets thrown right into the action. Smith Jr. wants to be here in late game.
Jackson has the open look. And the 3 off target. And here's Miller outside. Off target. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks.